Welcome, BwolfTheWolf. We are back with a brilliant The Last of Us Remastered on the PlayStation 4 Pro, and I hope you guys and girls are having an absolutely fantastic day. Now, the last video definitely was a sad one. We had to get past a very annoying sniper. Took near enough the entire video because there was a lot of ducking and weaving and hiding and stealth killing and all that good stuff. Managed to take down the sniper. We then had to fight a big wave of bandits that were chasing Ellie, Henry and Sam. We also had to deal with that military vehicle that's been chasing us throughout the last like 10 episodes or so. We had to deal with that. And then once that was all dealt with, a bunch of runners and clickers appeared, probably because of the racket we were causing. And they attacked Henry and Sam. And unfortunately, Sam was bitten or scratched, and we didn't know, obviously. And then we reached the radio tower. We were happy, you know, we were having a nice little dinner. Ellie and Sam were having a little bit of a serious chat. And then in the morning, we all woke up for some delicious breakfast, and we discovered that Sam had become an infected. And he tried to attack Ellie, and then unfortunately Henry had to shoot Sam because he had to save Ellie. And then obviously because of the sheer amount of grief that he was feeling, he instantly shot himself in the head. So yeah, it was pretty dark in the last video, but you know, that's the kind of stuff that happens when you lose somebody that you absolutely love to pieces. You know, you don't want to be alive. But most of the time, people don't exactly have a gun in their hand when they get such bad news, because I think there'd be a lot more people doing that to themselves. If everyone walked around with a gun in their hand, there'd be a lot more, a lot more people shooting themselves. But yeah, we're now in the autumn time. And we're in Jackson County, I think. I think there was a sign over here, wasn't there? Yeah, we're now in the Jackson County, and this is where our brother Tommy is. Now, if you remember, you should remember, I think I've mentioned it a billion times. We're looking for our brother Tommy because he used to run with the Fireflies, and he might know where their quarantine zone is. And that's where we need to take Ellie to, because Ellie is the, pretty much Ellie is the only hope for there to be any kind of vaccination. So that's why we're taking Ellie to the Fireflies, because they've got scientists and doctors and all that good stuff. Now let me see if I got healed. Yeah, I did. This is why in the last video I didn't want to use a health kit when I was really low on health, because I knew after the cutscene I'd have full health. Now we've got 2 Molotovs. We can build ourselves an... Alright, well that's that brick gone. We can build ourselves a medical kit. And we are in really good shape, to be honest. We can also craft a another shiv. We might as well get another one, because I think the one we've got at the moment was slightly damaged. And when they're slightly damaged, you can't use them on a shiv door. So if you come up to a door in this game and you found the training manual...
What do you mean?
You and Tommy. You're not together, so clearly something went down.
We just had a bit of a disagreement, that's all.
Ah, here we go. So what was it about?
Tommy saw the world one way, I saw it the other.
And that's why he joined the Fireflies.
Yeah, your friend Marlene promised him hope. That kept him busy for a while, but just like Tommy, he eventually quit that too.
How was it? The last time you saw him?
I believe his last words to me were, I don't ever want to see your goddamn face again.
Jeez. But he's gonna help us?
I suppose we're gonna find out.
Well, if they're without his help, we'll get there.
Let's just keep going.
I like your optimism, Ellie. I love your optimism. But yeah, if you found a training manual in this game that allows you to have 2 charges of your shiv, so you can take down like 2 clickers or whatever. If you've used 1 charge of your shiv, you can't actually use it to open up a door, so you need to make a new one. Look at that, our bricks there, smashed in half. What a waste. What a waste. I think we are very close to Tommy though. I don't think there's much we need to do. I think we just got to have a nice little scenic run through the woods. This reminds me of Days Gone. I was kind of hoping for the sequel, like for The Last of Us Part 2. I mean, there might be. Obviously, we don't know. We don't know all of the different kinds of creatures that are going to be in The Last of Us. We already know that there's a... spoilers if you don't want to know about the infected type, then just skip forward like a minute. But we know there's a new infected in The Last of Us 2 that has like... it sort of like farts out spores. It's like a new type of infected, and it's sort of similar to the bloater. And then there's another one that we haven't seen as well that they were keeping as a surprise, so that's pretty damn good. But I am wondering if they will include like infected animals. Could you imagine like
What's that?
Right there's a hydroelectric power plant.
A hydra who?
It uses the river's movement and turns it into electricity.
How does it do that?
Look, I know what it is. I don't know how it does it.
Alright. How are we getting across?
there'll be a big ass like metal coil or whatever in the middle of it, in the middle of the turbine with like a spring around it, and then like the friction or whatever as it's spinning will generate the electric. It's like a big like cylinder of metal surrounded in like a spring, and it spins quickly and generates electric. If I remember correctly. I'm just thinking about when I was at school doing science and stuff. Could be wrong though. I don't know what I was talking about now, really. Oh yeah, but I think it'd be well cool if in The Last of Us, like part 2, or even if it was in this one, it would have been cool if they had like, I don't know, could you imagine like an infected elephant? Obviously not necessarily in this one because we're in America, but if you was in like other areas, so I guess like in this area, that's the thing. It would end up being like it would end up being like Days Gone. But could you imagine having like a clicker bear, or a clicker wolf, or a clicker moose? That would be amazing, wouldn't it? That would be amazing. Right. I think we're going to need to build some sort of bridge. Like from this point onwards, except for like cutscenes and stuff like that, I can't remember anything in terms of gameplay and what kinds of situations we're going to get in. But I do remember the cutscenes and stuff. I remember the story, it's just the actual game sections I don't remember. Oh, good job. We built a shiv then.
There you go.
Alright, what's in here then? Oh, looks like there's quite a few things in here. Oh, look. An arrow. Lovely. 10 supplements and some alcohol. 50 scrap as usual. A bag of explosive. Lovely. Can we actually make anything? No, we can make another smoke bomb though. Smoke bombs are really good in this game, but I never seem to build them. I only seem to build them in multiplayer mode. I'm guessing, yeah, we're going to have to get Ellie over the other side, aren't we, so she can fix the bridge. Can I even jump in this river? Or is it going to wash me away? I guess we'll find out. Oh no, looks alright. There's got to be some, like, a magazine. Well, there ain't going to be a magazine down here, that'd be weird. There's got to be some sort of supply. It doesn't look like it. Oh, okay, I guess we're going to have to get that for Ellie, aren't we? But yeah, like I was saying, from this point onwards, in terms of like battle situations that we get into, I can't really remember them. So if there ends up being any section with a ton of clickers and stuff like that, I don't remember. So going to have to be a bit more careful from this point onwards.
I know. Step on the fucking pallet.
What's your language, Ellie? God damn, always swearing, always busting out the fuck word, ain't ya? Jesus. I'm definitely one to talk, but you know. I'm older than you, Ellie. I'm not 14, I'm 28. I'm literally double your age, Ellie. I'm allowed to swear. It's one of the perks of getting older, I guess. And when you get older, you've got a lot of reasons to swear. When you see things like bills and stuff like that. And other bad news. That's a reason to swear. I don't understand why Joel can't jump on the pallet and just pull himself up. I don't get why he don't do that. He definitely can do it. The size of that pallet and all of the water underneath you, you would very easily be able to stand on that pallet, Joel. Even if it was only temporarily before it sunk, you would definitely have enough time to get on that pallet and climb up, but apparently that's too much work for you, innit, Joel? You done? Man, look at all this algae. This is going to be slippery as hell.
I will.
Teamwork.
Man, I fucking love you, Ellie. I actually love you. You are the best, right? You are the best, Ellie. Never change. Never change, Ellie. You're number one. One of my favourite female characters. Obviously, nobody will beat Clementine for me. Clementine, I think, will always be my #1 female character. Oh, I think... Is that the way we've got to go? Is that a oh, no, never mind. I thought it was a trolley down here. This nice little camp someone's got. Oh, there we go. Oh, come on.
That's too small. Grave.
I forgot to leave that stupid robot on his grave. What should I do with it?
Ellie.
What? I want to talk about it.
No.
Why not?
How many times do we need to go over this? Things happen, and we move on.
It's just...
That's enough.
You're right. I'm sorry.
Let's get to Tommy's.
Yeah, you're right, Joel, things do happen, but if you move on without actually grieving the situation, and you just bottle it up and stick it deep down into your stomach and never talk about it and never think about it ever again, then it slowly eats up inside of you, and then one day you will have an even worse reaction. And it will start to do some very serious damage to you mentally. Like, you're probably dealing with a lot of shit mentally just from losing your daughter, and you've never actually properly taken time to grieve about it and be sad and all that. You've been too busy trying to survive, and probably for a good chunk of the early days of the pandemic, he was probably looking after his little brother Tommy, and he's probably looking after other people. Then he was probably looking after Tess. Now he's looking after Ellie. You're looking after everyone else but yourself, Joel.
I know, I am too.
Alright, next squirrel I see, I'm totally shooting it.
Let's get past this place, then we can scrounge up some food.
Well, if I starve, you're responsible.
What is your problem, Ellie? You want to kill everything. I think Ellie hates rodents and shit, and mammals and all that. Like, what was it she said a couple of videos back? So when we first gave her a rifle, she said she used to shoot rats with BBs, didn't she? Now she wants to massacre a squirrel. Why do you hate animals, Ellie? Like, I really do like you, Ellie, but I also like animals a lot more than people. So if you're going to start killing everything you see, we're going to end up falling out. But yeah, as I was saying, Joel, if you keep on bottling everything up and caring more about other people than yourself and not actually taking time to deal with your own demons, you, my friend, are going to end up just like how I was. And I can tell you right now, Joel, you don't want to fucking end up like that, because it is the... Fuck me, was that a horrible year.
Should we head in?
Ain't no way around. Gonna have to cut through the plant.
Alright, well, before we do that, though, let me have a look around, see if there's anything out here. I thought I said BFG then, BFC. Oh, hang on. Oh, look! This is one of the new guns. This is the one I think I mentioned in the last video. I said there was like a little pistol you can get with a scope on it. This is that gun. This is very good, this. El Diablo. Oh, nice. What a name. That's got to be like a little Easter egg for Uncharted 1, ain't it? When you're looking for El Diablo, that like cursed statue in Uncharted 1. Oh, look. I kind of hope there's a map in The Last of Us 2, because The Last of Us 2 is, I think it's Naughty Dog's most open sort of world sort of game. Like, obviously it's not like Horizon Zero Dawn, but the areas are probably similar to like how they are in the Lost Legacy in Uncharted, or Uncharted 4 when you get to, I think it's like Madagascar in it, that bit where you're driving around with Sam and Sully in the Jeep that looks like it's from Jurassic Park. I think the areas are like that in The Last of Us 2. So I hope there's some sort of map, because I get flipping lost sometimes. Mind you, I don't think there was a map in Lost Legacy, was there? Or was there? I think there might have been a map in Lost Legacy. But I think you actually had to get it out of your pocket like a real life map. It wasn't like press options and then have like a fancy GPS looking map come up, I think. I might be wrong. Was there a map in The Lost Legacy? Well, either way, I hope there's one in The Last of Us 2, because I get lost so easy. Alright, come on, Ellie, let's go.
Don't even think about reaching for your weapon. Tell the girl to drop hers now.
Ellie? Do as the lady says.
Okay. Please tell me you're lost.
Oh, we didn't know the place was occupied. We're just trying to make our way through.
Through to where?
They're all right.
But you know these people?
Know him. My goddamn brother.
Tommy.
Holy shit.
How you doing, baby brother?
Goddamn.
Yeah.
Let me look at you. You get fucking old.
Easy. It's gonna happen to you, too.
This is Maria. Be nice to her. She sort of runs things around here.
Ma'am, thanks for not blowing my head off.
Would have been embarrassing, considering you're my brother-in-law.
We all gotta get wrangled up at some point.
Ellie, right?
Yeah.
What brings you through here?
It's kind of a long story.
Why don't we bring him inside?
Yeah. You hungry?
Starving.
False alarm! They're friendlies. We've been dealing with raids. A lot of bandits in this area.
It's been quiet for a few days.
What the hell are you doing here? I thought I'd find you in Jackson.
Been trying to bring the plant back to life.
We had it working before, but one of the turbines went south.
We have electricity, Joel. I had. We'll get her running again.
I like how modest Ellie was being then. You hungry? Starving. Not even like, yeah, you know, I could do with a bite to eat, you know, I could have a chip or two. She's just like, I'm starving. If you've got any squirrels, I will eat all of them. That's what I like about kids, though. That's the best thing about kids. You know they're going to be honest. You know they're going to be honest. That's the best thing about kids. They don't lie.
No way. You guys have horses.
We got a whole lot of them.
Hey, Tommy, give me a hand with this.
Sorry, I'll be right back.
Is he messing around? What was he doing? Oh, he's messing around with a horseshoe.
Yeah, of course. He likes when you pet his ears. You ever ride one?
I actually have.
When have you ridden a horse?
Winston, this soldier back in the
Oh my
summer,
God.
he gave me lessons.
You know, if you want, we can take him riding later.
Best game ever.
There.
Hey, thanks, Tommy.
No sweat. All right, let's continue the tour.
I don't need to continue the tour. I've pretty much found the Pierre Resistance. Come here. I want to stroke it.
Why are you here? Weren't you supposed to head back this morning?
I want to stroke it again.
Hauser and the rest of the boys to relieve me.
You know, we'll be fine. Just go home to your family.
Just a couple more hours. I'll tough it out.
All right, look, take it easy.
I've only just noticed Ellie and Joel have changed their clothes. I've only just bloody seen that. Obviously, after that bit with Henry and Sam, and they got here and it became autumn, they've changed their clothes at some point. Ellie's got like a jacket on there, and I'm wearing this very fancy lumberjack sort of shirt, like I'm about to go chop some wood for my family with a very fancy axe. How you doing, Bob? I don't know what they called you, Elvin or something. So they did have this hydroelectric dam running, and they did have electricity at one point, but obviously it's broken again.
Maria,
Yeah, go ahead.
we're in the control room. Steve's about to start it back up. You want to come check it out?
I'd rather eat with Ellie.
It's my turn anyway. I'll go.
I'll come with you. Go with Maria. Put some food in.
Joel?
Come on, Ellie. Let's give the boys some space. I'm sending Tommy over. Stand by.
This will be the 6th time of them trying to get the turbines back online. We've been here just a week, and it feels like forever.
Oh, at least you got some bunk beds and stuff. Is there anything in here for me to pick up? I think there's a workbench in this place somewhere, and we've found quite a bit of scrap since the last time we upgraded. So I think we might be able to get that second pistol holster, so we can equip 2 pistols at once instead of having to get into our bag all the time. So we'll be able to get that finally.
I got something for you. Last year I went back to Texas, back home. Most of our stuff is long gone. Most of it. Here. It's a little faded, but it still looks pretty good.
I'm good.
You sure? I mean,
I've said I'm good.
okay. I'll hold on to it for you.
Tommy, I need to talk to you. Privately.
Yeah, okay. Let me just check on my guys real quick. Come on.
Man, that's gotta have hurt, innit? Like, seeing that picture must have hit you straight in the heart. Man, pictures can do so. I mean, sometimes you look at pictures and it gives you the happiest memories in the world, and then sometimes you look at pictures and my God, does it break your fucking heart. Why would you pull that picture out right now anyway? There's a bunch of people in here sleeping on these bunks. And then I could have ended up crying my eyes out. You don't know Tommy. You don't know how delicate Joel's really feeling. He could be a right mess about that. And then you pull out a picture like that when there's people around. What a very inconvenient time to do it. That's like being in the middle of the shopping centre and then informing somebody that their pet cat's died or something. That's what you just practically did to me, Tommy. God damn. I'm not following you just yet, Tommy, because I think there's a workbench somewhere around here. I remember it. Oh, supplements. That's just as good. Let me check my supplements, actually. Oh, yeah, we have. Oh, yes, it can increase our maximum health now. Oh, sweet. I mean, it doesn't fill it up. We don't get a full circle, but we've gotten 2 extra bars from upgrading, which on this difficulty, I don't think is actually that good. I mean, I suppose it can help me survive like a pistol bullet or something, but other than that, yeah, it's not much use on this difficulty. Can't I turn my torch on? There ain't no workbench in here. I swear there's a workbench in this place somewhere.
I don't know what you heard, but you should see the town. We're over 20 families strong now. It was Maria and her father. They set up this place with the idea of being self-sustained. We have crops and livestock. Remember how we thought no one could live like this anymore? We're doing it.
What do you do for protection?
Adults take turns guarding the perimeter. We even got an electrified fence when the plant's up.
Hey, you still gotta deal with infected though, right?
Who doesn't? But it's the world we live in.
Well, maybe you don't have to be.
You sound like Marlene.
Oh my God, I don't remember any of these little situations. I like it in Uncharted 2 when you can stroke the cow. Man, Naughty Dog, you've got to keep adding little things like this.
Hey, buddy.
That's Buckley. Not much of a guard dog.
That's a good boy.
But he's good to have around.
Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Oh, you're a good boy, aren't you? Yeah, you are. You're a good boy. That's a good boy, innit? Yeah. You're a good boy. Who's a good boy? Good old Buckley. Looks a little bit like a Boomer from Far Cry.
These 2 geniuses are gonna bring this plant back to life.
We think we got it this time. You don't believe us?
I didn't say that.
I'll bet you $1 million it works.
Sure. Make it 2.
We're almost ready. They just need to finish putting the shield back on.
No rush.
Okay, well I'm just... Ah, there it is. Oh, training manual. What's that do? Smoke bomb upgrade. Last 10 seconds. Damn, that is a lot longer. 10 seconds longer. That is good. The smoke bombs are really bloody good. I just never use them. I even got any. Yeah, I could build another one as well. Oh, look at the amount of supplies I've got. It's crazy. Right, let's get ourselves another holster. I should have enough supplies. We opened up a safe in the last video. Yeah, fuck me, we got a lot of supplies. Right, there we go. That's the holster. I'm going to upgrade. I'm going to get... I don't know if I should get this. You know, I don't really seem to get much hunting rifle ammo. That's the problem. Going to upgrade the bow because the bow is amazing. We can't do anything else on the shotgun. Let's upgrade the shorty a little bit. Because the shorty, I really like the shorty. There we go. Lovely.
That should help us out.
Right, now we can have two secondary weapons equipped. There we go. That's that set up. Beautiful. Fully prepared now for any sort of punch up. And when I say punch up, I mean gunfight. Wouldn't be much of a punch up shooting people, would it? It'd be quite a weird punch up.
Okay, that's good. Forward. Slowly. All right, that's good.
Tommy's here. Good to go. Jimmy, 1 second. Okay, good to go.
Ready?
Go ahead, hit it.
Here we go.
God damn. We did it, boys. Nice work, boys. Somebody get on the horn and give Maria the good news. You see that?
It's pretty impressive. Looks like you're out $2 million.
All right, Joe. Let's go talk.
Just go to Luigi's mansion. I'm sure you'll find £2 million really, really easily. There's money everywhere in Luigi's mansion. There's probably money everywhere in this game as well, because people are not really going to be concerned about picking up money and stuff, are they? Because it's not much use anymore. So you'll probably find money all over the place. Getting 2 million would be quite easy just by checking people's houses.
It's quite the crew you got here.
Yeah, they're good men. This place gives them a second chance. Gives us all a second chance. So why'd you leave Boston?
I've been on quite the adventure, little brother.
I reckon it's got something to do with that girl.
It's got everything to do with that little girl.
Well, go on then.
She's immune.
Immune to what?
I've
Oh,
seen
come
her,
on.
I know, I've seen her breathe enough spores to take down a dozen men. And nothing. Now, I wouldn't have believed it neither. But I can show you.
All right. I'll bite. Why bring her here?
I was supposed to deliver to the Fireflies. The way I figure they're your boys. You finish the job, you collect the whole damn payment.
I haven't seen a Firefly in years.
You know where they are. Now, I'm not asking for much, Tommy. I just want some simple gear, enough to set me on my way.
What makes you think I'd do this for you?
This isn't for me, Tommy. This is for your damn cause.
My cause is my family now. You ain't talking about some walk in the park here.
Jesus, boy. Have Maria get some of your born-again friends to do it.
They got families too.
Tommy, I need this.
You want some gear? Sure. But I ain't taking that girl off your hands.
This is how you gonna repay me, huh?
Repay you?
For all those goddamn years I took care of us.
Took care. That's what you call it? I got nothing but nightmares from those years.
You survived because of me.
It wasn't worth it?
I bring you the cure from mankind, and you wanna play the pissy little brother.
We ain't back in Boston. You lay your hands on me again, it won't end well for you.
The hell is that?
We're under attack. You still remember how to kill, right?
Yeah.
Shit! Bandits! Stop them! Don't let them into the building!
Okay, well, what a bloody place to have to end the video. God damn it. But yeah, thanks for watching WolfTheWolf. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Next time I guess we're going to have to defend this power plant and then Does look like Tommy really wants to help me, so I guess we're going to have to find out what's going to happen next. But yeah, for now we just have to defend his power plants. Yeah, thanks for watching Wolf Vets. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Like, share, and join the pack today.